Good evening everyone who is watching the stream of VOD arrives on air, and as you can see I'm already joining the server, and either I'm joining the wrong server or I'm joining a wrong character, so we will see. But the idea again for the stream was anyway to spend a little bit of time running around gathering some Christmas related items before tomorrow they actually going to turn the Christmas off. So maybe some explosives, maybe some just paper to make some presents in the future and confuse the hell out of people. So you can, if you stay alive, you can actually keep things on you for quite some time. And here we are in the middle of nowhere, and this character, oh, it's this one. It's the one from yesterday. Ooh, I teleported her pretty far then. Not what I expected. It's the same character but wrong server. Okay, she was actually going to the bunker. She was way up north there. She doesn't have a big backpack. Doesn't really have a lot of items. Maybe let's switch to a character with larger backpack. Let me figure this out, just bear with me. So okay, just a second. Just a short second. So looking for the character to, well, I mean, just looking for another, not looking for another character, just want to use another character. Let me see. Okay. Come on, give me the servers. Now I cannot see the servers. It's like once in a while it would load the list. Okay, here we go. I can see the servers. Operator unknown, welcome. Haven't seen you in a while, hope everything is amazing. Am I joining it? Wait a second, I think I'm joining the wrong one. Just give me a second. Oh yeah. Now it's better. Okay, ended up with a character that I wanted actually to be in the south and go to the bunker. I ended up with her in the north. Okay, then she'll have to travel to the south again. This character should have, I mean, it should be a different character. We've been playing that character for quite some time. Nothing really been happening besides the fact that I kept finding piles and piles of presents. Yesterday ended up, and yesterday and the session before ended up, especially session before, it happened like more than a couple days ago, I found a Christmas tree that had pretty much a gift loot explosion. So the amount of gifts there was so serious that I didn't want to unpack them all under the tree, so I decided to move them all, first move them to a safer house nearby, safer location, and open there. And I think it took me like 30 minutes to open them all like that. Pick up a couple, move. Okay, this is a different one. That is actually way better. But where are we? Okay. This is Bilava. But it has a Christmas tree. Oops. That was pretty fast. I'm just ignoring all the safety rules here. And just running on the street shooting. But I mean, the server I joined, the chances that Bilava is full are really low. Okay, we have some room on this character. Though spare mag, no really rounds, but this gun has like a 60 rounder attached to it. 2 scopes. And the sniper rifle that I have. Yeah, it's just a Pioneer. Nothing special. Though I had actually quite some, well, not luck, I wouldn't say luck. Successful shots, let's put it that way. Sort of successful shots recently. Yeah, my character's wearing green glasses. I could tell. Okay, since we only need the presents and maybe a little bit of food. Yeah, maybe a little bit of food. That we probably got to eat right away. Why is the pistol not in the holster? Not really going to waste my time. I'm just going to move from one town to another as fast as possible. Though we need a larger backpack for this character if we want to keep those nice items in our pockets for a little bit longer than the season in DZ lasts. I mean, I just realized that would be probably too much of a waste of resources and time for the devs, but they maybe could here. Plastic explosives everywhere. Some presents though surrounding the tree. Okay, I'm just going to open it like this. Nice. Not going to miss the opportunity on repacking some of the gifts. It's just nothing. Nothing. And I might even take a couple of pieces of paper with me for the future use, just as I explained before. Sleigh crash. I'm going there. Grenade. Nice. Let's get some not really damaged plastic explosives like this. Then maybe rearrange some things like this. And take a couple pieces of paper that's in good condition for the future. And then, of course, repack this as a gift. I forgot the small one. Just gloves. It would be actually pretty easy to assemble. Well, I didn't just realize it, but kinda been thinking about it, to be honest. But it would be really simple to assemble a whole suit. Okay. This. No, you know what? Another piece of plastic explosives. Another piece of paper. Piece of paper seems more fun. Explosives are more useful, but paper seems way more fun. Okay, I think I know where this crash landed. Sleigh crash. I think it's pretty far away. I think it's Adama farm. Just give me a second to check it on the map, since I'm not going to be running like insane. Yeah, that's either Topolin, which is kind of fun, or Adamov. Can be both. Okay, rehydrating. Well, if it's in Topolin, then no chances to actually get there in time. But at least we can try. So, done with this one. Let's go. Good start. Sort of kinda running around using backyards. Not that much of the backyards. Then up on another big road. Nice trail goes like this through somebody's land. So they had to make gaps in the walls. Zombies here. There's a lot of zombies here in this orchard. Okay, since we don't really have a lot of time tonight, unfortunately, and I'm kinda late, sort of, shots, but in a completely different direction. I don't even know where from. Sounds like below a farm. We're just gonna keep moving and go towards Topolin. There, like, Topolin usually has people even on empty servers. 3 places like this on the map: Topolin, Polyana. Well, the first place I would put Polyana, then Topolin, and then Nudber. But Nudber would kinda be a little bit sorta kinda behind compared to Topolin and Polyana, in terms of like that probability of having people even on low pop servers. Crossing an open field here. So this character is just a character, nothing special about her, though I like her looks. I really like her looks, and I'd prefer to keep the clothes, but a better backpack, belt attachments, maybe a plate carrier with pouches, who knows. Yeah, if it's landed in Topolin, it's on one of those. I don't think anything can be rendered at this distance. Okay. Almost at the river. I'm going to swim across the river, of course. Since we are going this hard. Well, the bridge is not going to be that far, but still. But still. What's that? Is it a hay bale? No. That's like underground communications hatch, manhole. The fact that they're in the middle of a field, sorta pretty confusing. Usually those communications, they stick to the roads. Yeah, it is landed over there, just as I predicted. It actually renders at a pretty serious distance, though it's not really that big. It's super easy to miss. Okay, that one's going to be like super dangerous. I'm not sure I want to go even there. Maybe only to try to get some people trying to climb those towers. Problem is that it's on the tallest one. Like the highest point in Nutber, I think it is. That's probably already looted. I don't know, I just don't want to kill this character over a bunch of not really exciting pieces of loot. There's already a zombie waiting for us here. That's quite a distance. Okay, the zombies are really spread out here. Come on, there's no hole in this corner. There's more of them than one. Okay, you guys are really annoying. What? Some movement over there. I think it wasn't that zombie. It was something else moving. Farther than the zombie. Okay. Load another mag. Some football players. Okay. Got rid of one. So I think somebody was moving in the same direction as me, just way to the side. I can see all sorts of zombies just running around. Okay, the only sorta kinda hill around here that would give you a little bit of an eye on one of the on the apartment blocks, though probably at a serious angle. It's here. almost as high as the roofs of the apartment blocks. But you look at that. There's a base over there. Or maybe just a bunch of walls. Okay, there is sorta an angle, and you even can get a little bit higher, but you lose the ability to see half. The sleigh is partially in the wall. They build a wall in the way of the sleigh spawn. Okay, if I was right about somebody moving around, we might actually see them. So, but it's almost like this box on the roof was built specifically for looting the sleigh crash. I'd say it's smart. Okay, I just can hear zombie nearby, and that's it. Pretty quiet day. And I don't want to spend our time on like ambushes and camping here, but I really think somebody was going to this southern part of the town. On the other side, not everybody even want to loot these crashes. Maybe it's impossible to climb there because of the walls. Come on. I mean, this is Topolin. I think I saw a person. I know that on the server with at least like 5 players, one's going to be in Topolin. Would be funny if I get to witness the Slay Crush to despawn. If they're smart, of course, like very smart, they would be keeping low profile on this roof. But given the silence around, and I didn't loot the town. I only, well, I mean, I didn't even run through it. It was just grazing. So I just went through and around the edge, one edge of the town, and yeah, no signs of anything. Seems to be partially destroyed. Okay, I'm giving it like 5 minutes more, let's say, and then we go in. Though I don't like the idea. I mean, maybe you cannot actually climb to the roof. Maybe there are walls in the way, built by players inside this apartment block building. Come on. I know you're around, show yourself. And still nothing. Okay. Five minutes haven't passed yet, but I'm out of patience already. Okay, that's a single section apartment building. Nothing around it whatsoever. Oh yeah, okay. That's an interesting sniper rifle that I have a magazine for. And it has a magazine already. And what scope does it take? Marksman. Some food. Is it bolt action? Yeah, it's a bolt action. It's not auto. There's a holster. I have a holster. I need a sheath or a knife. Okay. I mean, this looks really like an attempt to make looting this place way safer. Okay, back off, back off, back off, back off. We found a sniper rifle that I don't remember when I last time had. Back to my observation point. So this pioneer goes away then. The rounds I'm taking. Oh, this one's damaged, okay. This magazine. That's a DMR mag. Okay, this goes away. This goes away. Winchester round, maybe I keep a little bit. How did you even... Now I have a zombie body next to me. Okay, just got to move faster. So the state of this gun is pristine. Oh yeah, the magnification on the scope. Oh yeah. So this is pretty much, I think this gun is what Mosin used to be for people back then when DZ just started. When I started playing DZ, it was like the second month, but I mean, even though I only played on servers back then, that was like only the same type of servers without any rules, no PvE servers, nothing like that. I kinda was sorta not getting into PvP a lot. So let's keep one full stack then. The DMR mag itself. Like this. One full stack. Nice. Gotta reload this. Well, we are waiting anyway. So in this magazine we just gotta fix it. And I know how. Don't think I'm going to need it. But still nice to find something besides just explosives and, well, rare items, rare-ish items or not so rare items. But this is like beyond rare. I think especially in here. Well, I mean convoys, I think you could find it at convoys. Okay, go on the hotbar. Oh yeah, this is like... This just... This just gives me a very itchy trigger finger. So nobody came to the place. When I saw a person, some movement, I actually maybe will return back to the footage, to that moment, and maybe I'll take a look. When I saw that person crossing, so maybe they didn't go there, maybe I just made a mistake and it wasn't a person, a player at all. Now I just cannot stop looking in the scope of this gun. Look at this level of magnification. Okay. Let's keep going then. So, this character, it's actually Becky, found herself the ultimate sniper rifle. The most powerful, I think, well, by the power of a single round. Though it's not full auto, like DMR, well, I mean, semi-auto, like DMR, it's bolt action. You got, well, cycle it. Oh yeah, from here you get a perfect, actually, view. But that's a little bit too far. So, and since this gun uses the most powerful round in the game, 762 by 54, I think. Keep forgetting the length of the round, of the bullet. 54. I think it's the bullet. 54. Oh no, that's the round. That's the round, of course. The whole round is like 5 centimeters long. 5 and a 5. Okay. My primary is another very big gun in terms of like its size. So maybe with the sniper rifle, just to sort of balance the length of it out a little bit. It would be better to have something short, some sort of a SMG like assault rifle, but we'll get there if we get to it. We will think about it if we get to actually think about it. Just looking down there, looking for any signs of player activity, mainly dead zombies. Ah, I thought that wall was a base wall. No. No, no, no. Cannot see the sleigh crash from here. Okay, bolts. I need sheath, I need a canteen, and I need a better backpack. So should we go to Adamo from here or to the southern Topolian farm, as I call it? Southern Topolian farm, if it doesn't have a base, there's absolutely nothing to do. Adamo on the other side has a Christmas tree. I don't need this, I forgot about that part. So this is actually pretty helpful. To have your weapon loadout completely set and confirmed, so that you can ditch all the things that you don't need, all the mags that you don't need, all the ammo that you don't need, and only keep things that you are using. That's a small lake here. Couple times I found a sort of kind of small base next to this. It's not even a lake, it's a pond. Around this pond somebody would just build a shelter. Okay, which way to go to get to Adamov? I'm kinda... I cannot see Adamov from here. A bush? Yeah, well... that way to go to Adamov. To get to Adamov. Okay. So the Adamov sleigh crash happens over there behind that big rusty barn. Do not get stuck in the trees. Don't remember. Ah, no, this road I remember. I just don't remember where it goes on the other side. Here it goes to Adamov. There is so-called top part. Well, I call it. Oh god. That scared me. That's strange because by the sound of it something got double hit. Which is not a thing. Connachton, good evening, welcome. Good evening, welcome. Yeah, it's not right. Something glitched out. The first boom... well... maybe the first boom came from completely another different place. Just in the same direction. Take the honey. Maybe it was just coincidence that two places on the same line roughly for us got destroyed, but one was a little bit farther, so we didn't hear the shells actually coming down. The sound of the shells coming down. We only heard that explosion. Okay, the tree is in the main square. Here we have the amusement park. The local amusement park that attracts people when a place doesn't have any trees, when it's not the season. Yeah, that's the tree over there. Tomorrow they're going to be gone. They're going to be removed. Tomorrow the event ends, the Christmas event in DayZ. So the tree is gonna be removed, but the loot, if you have some on your characters, will stay till the next wipe. And I'm not sure. Okay, hello there. There's a revolver here. Okay. Let's finish up this honey. Take a look at the tree. Not all presents are present. Oh, a desert eagle you can find like this. Okay then. And a box of rounds for my pistol. The mine's not live. Good. Okay, I'll deal with it later. small. Okay. More rounds for my primer, from my sidearm, which is kind of nice because here on the coast it's not easy to find ACPs. Okay. Still have a couple of big ones. And one small one. Okay. Pretty impressive scope for the gun that I ditched. But I ditched it for a way better gun. So we found signs of people here. Not just unpacked presents, that's just a thing. There was a revolver on the ground at a random spot. Nothing here. Didn't even find a single carp fillet. Okay, so let's pick up a couple things like this. There's no way to fit it. Okay. No way to fit it, but there's a way to fit 2 pieces of paper. And better not damaged ones. Maybe a little bit more explosives, but that's not necessary, that's just... I think I forgot about this one, that this one's not mine. Yeah. Damaged plastics. Interesting that it looks like I pushed all the zombies. Well, there's never been a lot of zombies around the main square. They're usually all around the amusement park. But on top of it, I think it's important how you enter the town. Zombies kinda try to spawn in another direction. Well, I mean, but end up spawning in front of you either way. Another slate crash coming down. This one seems to be coming down somewhere inland. Let me take a look at the map just to avoid running around like headless chicken. Sorta kinda. I think we heard one that landed in Hedrikov. Yeah, I think we heard one that landed in Hedrikov. Okay then. That's a little bit too far. Nice armband. Blue stick. Do I have one? Yeah, things like this. Basic loot. When I get to this level of gearedness, I start forgetting about basic stuff and even end up getting hungry. Zombie only warned me. Yeah, okay. Let's leave the place then. We pushed our luck here enough, I think. There. The zombie that heard me. Full view from here. I tried to zoom out because this scope is something. The top of the Christmas tree from here looks like it's in yellow hazmat suit. Yellow NBC clothes. The last house of the settlement. And yeah, the shanty town down there, one of the largest shanty towns in this game, though Chernarus actually has quite some in Chernarus. So it's here. Yeah, and it has quite some zombies. Not a lot though. If you're looking for some civilian workshop type loot, yeah. Though sometimes it's just clothes. Ow. Ow. How did you do that even? It got me cornered in a door. In the corner of a door. So yeah, pretty much this industrial slash workshop loot. And some clothes sometimes. Yeah, that's a cool one. I don't even have it. Oh yeah, I gotta find a room for it. So this empty C-Mac. Do we really need it? So for example, we start like this. And then we do it maybe like this, because why not? And this goes here. Okay. Jacket, jeans, backpack, vest, everything's here. But pockets are still not deep enough. What are you? Oh, heck so. What did you say? Said something. Come here. Nope, you don't get actually to cut me. Okay. Okay. Let's leave the place. Usually would go... Well, I mean, Adamov is... well, Adam... Muratin. Muratin is on the way. But yesterday I almost ended up at Sarnavek and I didn't check a single house there, I think. So maybe we should go to Sarnavek. Oh yeah. Come on, I cannot even aim anymore. Some serious magnification. But we'll decide where to go next tomorrow. Today I'm going to call it a day. I'm actually surprisingly pretty tired. Not sure why. And tomorrow is gonna be a little bit early-ish day. But again, I keep saying that. Apologies for repeating myself over and over. But it is still the season here. So it's like the Christmas day today it was. And holidays, they continue till I think January 10th. So plus our family's holidays are even longer than that, because of how the company where my wife works at, because of how they work, they take even a longer break. Imagine, like, the whole country takes a break for like 10 days, but my wife's company takes even a longer break. So I might not be able to do longer streams at all. So tomorrow probably is going to be some GeoGuessr. Um, and if it's DZ, then it will be a short one. So thank you very much for watching, everybody. YouTube people, thank you very much for watching on YouTube. Don't leave the channel yet on YouTube, on Twitch. Please stay. So leave a like if you like the stream on YouTube. Subscribe for more. DZ, Joe Gesser, we play every day. Short streams, but still. Twitch people, thank you for watching. Thank you for lurking. Operator Unknown and Conathon, welcome people. So who to rate? Only one person's playing DayZ. Maybe some, well, I don't want to start looking for somebody new, and half of the time you rate people and they don't even notice you because they seem to be not really understanding what they are doing on Twitch. They do not read their chat. Some people that I would rate, they want to read the notifications, nothing. They'll be just either completely silent or talking to their friends. Let's go to Nate. Nate is working on, I think, his map, the Outpost. I played that a little bit, even though I haven't been playing a lot of vanilla servers, a lot of modded servers lately. So let's go and say hi to Nate. I will see you all tomorrow. That's it for tonight. Goodbye and good night. Just